Breaking news, it's happening. Bandits kidnap EMIR, two of his grandchildren, eight others in Kaduna. Hello, my wonderful people. When we say speak, they say no, be quiet. Buhari is the president, he's from the north. If you speak, it will look like you are going against your own. They will laugh at the north. Allow Buhari, let him, lead. You want the South to speak against him. My dear, Emir has been kidnapped. Emir has been kidnapped. You see, what goes around come around. You know what is saving the governors, the senators, and the House of Rep members is because most of those people have security around them. Sadly, it's not the same for all Nigerians. So these people, they go about, with entourage of security personnel heavily armed, who could, sometime wear off this these people when they come to them. Take, for instance, the governor of Kano State, Ganduje, was attacked. Was it about 2 weeks ago? We reported to you, his convoy was attacked. Thank God for him. He had security details around him that were able to ward off the bandits. But it's not the same for every Nigerian. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Bandits kidnap Emir, two grandchildren, eight others in Kaduna. Kaduna Police Command has confirmed adoption of Emir of Kajuri, Halaji Hassan Abdul, at his residence in Kajuri local government area. In his very residence, not somewhere else. Police spokesman Mohammed Jango confirmed the second-class emir adoption to the nation on Sunday morning. According to him, yes, it is true. The emir was adopted alongside 10 other people, not 12 people. He, however, said a manhunt has already been launched to rescue the emir and on Hot and the people adopted with him. A source close to the emir told the nation the bandits stormed the emir's residence around 12 a.m. on Sunday, shooting sporadically. The bandits were reported to have whisked away 12 people, including family members and aides of the emir, including children and women. Another source said 3 women, 2 of the emir's grandchildren, and 3 of his aides were among those kidnapped. It was learned the incident occurred less than 24 hours after the emir summoned a security meeting where he hinted a plot to kidnap him to the very security people that came, asking them to beef up security. Before you could say anything, around midnight. The adoption took place, where the bandits came, shooting sporadically, took him away, his grandchildren, women, and aides found in the palace. His whereabouts is still unknown. Police are still on the trail trying to determine where the emir has been taken to. So you see, when we say what goes around come around and that people should speak, they say no, Buhari is the president, is from the north. If you speak, well, you will be selling away Buhari. The South will laugh at us. So please, let's not disgrace our own. Let's allow Buhari and let's allow him. He's the president, and we will support him. Because anybody that speaks is like an enemy. Anybody that speaks is like an enemy. You see. So these are some of the things going on. These are some of the things happening right now as we speak. These people are not being honest. Why can't Nigerians stand as one and say Buhari must go? You hear that word, Buhari must go, was the reason why 5 young men in Dunamis Church were arrested. As we speak, we'll be bringing you full up-to-date details regarding that very issue. For saying Buhari must go, their life is in danger as we speak. DSS is holding them captive for no crime, just because they didn't say any word from their mouth, because of an inscription on their shirts. Supposing that shirt, they just wore it without even taking thought, just wear a shirt that says, for instance, I am blessed, I am the best. So you'll be held responsible for saying you are the best. Do you get what I mean? It could be anything written on that shirt. Buhari is a tyrant. He's a dictator. He's not a democratic leader. You see, Nigerians were all swiftly deceived in 2015 when we were all convinced that change was coming and this man was going to effect the change. My people, we have seen more harm than good. We have seen more. In fact, everybody is wondering, what mistake did we make? Where exactly did we go wrong? How did we come to this place that we made such a mistake? And so even the north is bleeding. An EMIR now has been adopted. So why are we deceiving ourselves? Why do we keep lying to ourselves? Why? What's the reason? Why do we keep lying to ourselves? Saying that, we know what the problem is. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. We all know what this problem is. We all know. We all know what this problem really is. Let's call the let's face it. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. There is serious cause for concern. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. There is no need for us going about the bush. So by the time they finish with the emir, Shibis Kanu, they will go for El-Rufai. Don't forget that El-Rufai has taken his son from school, saying that they are targeting to also kidnap his son. Remember, he's one of the governors who took his son to a government school to show that the government school are not that bad. Blah 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 blah. When you know that you cannot take your child to that government school. So he secretly went to take his child out of that school. Secretly went to take his child out of the school. You see, so don't let them deceive you. Don't let them deceive you. When he was asked, saying, Erufai, your son has left the school. He said, yes, so they are planning to kidnap him. So you know that you have to protect your son. What about other Nigerians? You are not a leader. Most of those people are not leaders, are opportunists. You see, that's why, listen, Nigerians, I'm not saying, whatever you want to do, however you want to effect this change, I would really seriously love that Nigerians begin to see to it that they express their position in all of this. If you want your voice to be heard in this nation, please join politics. I'm not saying APC or PDP. If Nigeria remains as one and we want our voices to be heard, we want change, we must effect that change. We must stand up for that change. Standing up for that change means me and you joining politics so that when the rules, when things are being talked about that will depend, that will, concern you and I, we can say, no, this is not acceptable. We can stand our ground. If we don't do that, we will be by the side talking. It will make no sense. I'm just telling you. I know some of you might not like what I'm saying, but if you want to make an effective change, you have to be in the corridor of power to effect change. True change will only come when we all speak together as one, when we make our position known in Senate, in House of Representatives, when we all stand up together as one rather than staying by the side. Nobody will hear your voice. They sit down there, have a cup of tea or a beer, whatever they want to have, and they come out and they tell you this is the law. Whether you like it or not, you will comply. So why can't we do something that is worthwhile to help us instead of just speaking after the deed has been done? God bless you. Bye for now.